If I was 20, this is what I'd do. 7 things. Here they are. Number 1, I'd start lifting 3 times a week. Building that muscle memory, super powerful. It creates a really strong, healthy habit for your body and your mind. It's unbelievable. And number 2, eat like a high-performing individual. If you had a Ferrari, you wouldn't put regular fuel. You wouldn't do regular maintenance because the performance you ask for it is substantially more. So as I push my body harder and further when I get older, I got to get very, very clear about what nutrient needs my body needs. And so treat it like a high performer. A lot of y'all are not doing that. You're eating McDonald's and garbage. Number 3, set quarterly and yearly goals. I thought that was BS for so long. I'm like, so I'm just going to focus on what my yearly goals. And I would actually suggest 3-year goals. Your 3-year goals should break down to yearly goals and then quarterly goals. They should all align. And yes, you can reach beyond what you think you'll do because you'll be surprised when you do daily. What's the saying says? People overestimate what they get done in a day, underestimate what they do in a lifetime. Look at the Elon Musk of life, right? He had big goals, big agendas, and he got there, right? I think he blew his mind because he just applied himself every single day. But he had those goals in mind. If you don't have those goals, he thinks about going to Mars. He thinks about going to Mars. Will he get there? Who knows? But that's his goal. Big agenda, big plans. Number 4, this is a huge one. Understand your strengths early in life. A lot of people die without ever understanding what their strength is. If you can identify your strength early in life, the ability to compound that strength over and over again is huge. And besides that, what you do when you understand your strengths, you identify your weaknesses also, so then you get support around your life to get help for those things that you're weak at. Number 5, measuring your 4 most important things in your life. I break them down like this: family, faith, fitness, and finance. You should go and sit down and say, how am I doing these areas? How am I doing with my finances? How disciplined am I? How disciplined am I with my family? And even though you're 20, you say, well, why is your family important? Who are you dating? How intentional are you on dating? How are you showing up for your own loved ones, your parents, your siblings? Is those relationships bad or are they good? And you have a lot of responsibility for them being good. You can show up much different than you are, I suppose, right now. Number 6, this is huge also, investing in yourself. A lot of times we're out there and we're like, oh, I got to work hard, make lots of money, and I take that investment, I'll go and invest it in a house or a car or whatever. No, go invest in yourself. That compound on investing in yourself will pay off infinity. And that is mainly in reading books. I underestimated the value of books. What happens is people can be mentors to you and you never have met them because the books that you read that compounds their life into 500 pages. Like that is unbelievable. That compounding effect by taking those books. I always went to events and I was like, oh no, I can go to this event, go to that event. The books, I ignored the books too long. The books are very, very powerful. So I would be investing in myself and I'd mainly be focusing on books. Events are good too, but the books are where it's at. And your return on investment on a $12 or $15 book, insane. Number 7, probably one of the most important ones. Valuing discipline over energy. When we're young, we believe that energy will outperform discipline. It will not. It will not ever outperform discipline. Maybe not lifting weights, but in most other ways. And I will tell you right now, at 41, I have more power physically than I did when I was 20. And believe that it's not because of energy, it's because of discipline. You like this stuff? Put the comments below. Subscribe.